My name's Brittain, my wife.
Rianna.
We're from Perth and WA. Our territory is Ellenbrook, and been in the system for probably 7.5 years now. I was in mining industry for about 10 years, and before that I was in management for an automotive company in Australia. So I'd been in mining for about 10 years, and I just wanted to do my own thing and move on and just have my own deal. And I was like, what's an issue? It's not going to die. And for me in mining it was safety. So, and
Safety's never going away. I think it was definitely Shane. He was the first one who was like, hey, I think this is a good idea. He was looking at other businesses beforehand, weren't you?
Yeah, I'd been looking for ages and what's something that I could get into, what would be, an issue wouldn't die. And I'd sort of look around a lot of different things and came across Test and Tag, albeit a different company initially, but I looked at gyms because they did more than just Test and Tag, and it wasn't buying myself a job. It was all flexible and stuff like that. So I did custody with Rhea and stuff like that, and then, went from there.
I just wanted him to be happy. So I knew, coming from background of mining, he was just kind of at a 12-hour day job here and there. It didn't really matter where he was, what he was doing. There was no excitement. So when gyms come along, it gave him a bit of purpose. And it still gives him purpose on a daily basis. Where he's going, what he's doing. It's good. He thoroughly enjoys it.
Electrical Test and Tag. So obviously, wouldn't say it is a big part of it. Fire extinguishers and stuff like that. That's another big part. They're probably the two big hand in hand. Emergency lighting testing as well. That's sort of it is a part, but it's just an add-on for me. First aid inspections of supplies. That's something that is just another feather in the cap and stuff like that. There's plenty more that you can do. I don't do much more of it, but it definitely has scope for if I want to grow the business that I can go into the other avenues and stuff as well, like medical training and fire suppression and stuff like that. You're not limited. There's so much that you can do, and doesn't matter on where you've come from. You can get trained and you learn it all and stuff like that. So all sorts of range of stuff. You've got the tradesmen, you've got the engineering, you've got the factories, you've got the retail, a little bit of retail in there as well. Like industrial.
Crane companies.
Yeah, the crane companies and drilling companies and stuff like that. But everyone's different. Everyone in WA and probably in Australia, their customer group might be different and stuff like that. Just depends on what you target and stuff like that. And you evolve from what I did at the start, a lot of trades and stuff like that, to now have less trades and stuff like that, and I have a lot of big clients. Yeah. So
you've filtered through them over the years. Mainly a lot of the stuff behind the scenes, computer work, but I have been working with you side by side.
Yeah, she worked more behind the scenes initially at the start, and then really get trained up and was on the tools there with me as well. And then past sort of 12 months, something like that, she stepped back off the tools and that, and I'm back on I've always been on the tools, and still helped behind the scene and stuff like that as well.
Really good. To be honest, I don't think, this is honesty, I don't think we've ever really had a fight or anything. We kind of go hand in hand a lot of the time.
Yeah.
If you agree with me.
We get along really well. I mean, I did come from a family that mum and dad did work together as well. So I probably see it as sort of, normal, I guess.
It's normal.
Yeah, but I think we push each other along and help motivate each other and pick each other up when we're both.
Yeah, we have different strengths, definitely, which works for our advantage.
That helps for us. Yeah, so I raced Speedway for over 20 odd years or something like that, and so on and off throughout the whole time. And so as I go on races, we put the business on the car and stuff like that as well, because it is a brand, but it's also our business as well. And everyone in that sort of field know that we do that as well, so it does help us in our business. We also supported our local footy team with the team that our boys play footy for.
Yep, it's huge to us.
Sponsorship and stuff like that. Yeah, and like giving out like vouchers and stuff like that for the sporting teams as well, and whatever. Just giving back to people, I guess. So because they've all helped us along the way, so by supporting us, so we'll support them back. So yeah, good. Like if I think about where we come from to now, like we do get away a lot with the kids. Not this trip, but a lot of times we have a lot of holidays, especially at the end of the year, to travel away and just.
We often look back, and we say this, I reckon, a few times in a year, like where we were 7 years ago to where we are now, how much we've achieved. You kind of need to take a step back sometimes and actually have a good look at how far you've come. It wouldn't be possible without gyms, essentially, Test and Tag. So, yeah.
Gyms has given us a lot, and think about where we come from. And I often say, when I say to new people looking at getting into it and stuff like that, and it's not a sell, it's just my opinion is, if would I do it again? Would I pick gyms? And it would be yes.
Yeah.
Because where we come from to where we are now, wouldn't have done it without this. So
Don't hesitate, I think. Just work towards those goals. If you have set goals, you will achieve anything you want to, really. So that's my bit of advice. Don't be scared.
be prepared and just put the work in. It is rewarding. It's tough to do, but it's great rewards. The harder you work, the better the rewards are down the track and stuff like that. So put in the hard yards, especially early on, and it does come back and help you down the track. Pretty big, yeah. Like it's really big. Like we probably should be in the spot that we're splitting multiple times. Haven't quite got to there. It's probably that next leap that we need to talk with other franchisees and franchisors who have done it before, to help us take that next step. But we're definitely there and stuff like that. So it is really big. Yeah. So
There's plenty enough room for more, but
yeah, and what they spoke about, if we do that, is we're probably not going to miss the clients as such, because we're going to fill that void. We're just going to pick up extra work and stuff like that, because it just keeps going, flowing on and on and on. Absolutely, yeah. Keep it.
again, there's room for more, but what we have now is more than enough.
Yeah,
So-
we've got to that point of, I've wanted to build and build and build, and now is sort of wanting to get some of the lifestyle back and stuff like that, because, I'm still committed to the customers and stuff, but we're also committed to the family and life and stuff like that, to get away and have our holidays and what we got into this for originally. So that's,
Style's huge for us personally.
yeah.
It's a big leap of faith, because you're essentially relying on income for your whole family on a brand new business that you have no idea if it's going to succeed or not. But I think going back to just working hard, putting your head down, bum up, and you can do it. Yeah.
And just stay positive and keep pushing yourself. Push yourself to get out the door. I had something that I looked at every day, was a 10-point plan, which I don't hear much of anymore. Probably should bring that back. It did really help for myself. And then I had other franchisees and franchisors pushing me on that as well, to sort of keep getting out there on the tough days and whatever. But it's all paid off in the end. And it's now I know where that is, but I don't look at it, because the business is really good and stuff like that for us. For us, probably when we started, I think when everyone starts, it might be different sort of environment, stuff like that. It was definitely tough when we started. So it took, a while for us to be really, confident and stuff. Oh, in terms of the work and stuff like that, I was confident probably within sort of, 3 to 6 months of doing what I was doing and stuff like that, being passionate about it as well. In terms of where it was, we knew that we're really reaping the rewards of all our hard work would be like, 2 years plus onwards and stuff.
Yeah, probably 2 years onwards. When, the new cars happened and all that kind of stuff, that's when the rewards started to happen for sure.
Probably earlier, but that's when we just knew that, because we were sort of for 2 years, doing the hard work to achieve our goals and stuff like that. And other people are different. They can sort of achieve it quicker, or they might take longer or something like that. But I think you have your goals, you sort of reach them goals and stuff like that. You got somewhere that you can measure yourself on your performance type of thing. So
We can talk really well. We have a good relationship with customers, so we were very lucky at the start, having plenty of outside people who we could kind of go to and go, hey, we've just started a new business. Would you like us to come in and have our services?
No, I think it's some of the areas where you're maybe not confident and stuff like that it does grow over time with experience, stuff like that as well. I think that you don't even have to be self-motivating. Yeah, I think anyone can do it. Yeah.
If I can do it, everyone else can do it. I think for Shane, that would be your targets, definitely. You would set goals and your targets, and trying to get to those on a monthly basis definitely helped you.
I mean, I know I come from a management background, but I think it was really, especially in the early days when I had a lot of spare time, I spent a lot on the business in terms of setting goals and really analysing the business and stuff like that. I don't think everyone needs that, because there's successful people in here that aren't like that. But it's obviously what helped me. Yeah, get in contact and ask the questions. Just do your due diligence, I guess. Get in contact, and it's the best thing that we've done. Would I do it again? Yes, I would. Yeah, it's changed our life, and we always reflect on where we come from, if we're having a good day or a bad day or whatever, and just to sort of remember where we've come from and to where we are now, and it helps. Feel like it's the brand. People know the brand, and they feel confident straight away with you, because they they know the face, they know the brand and stuff like that. They feel that's what they feel confident with.
I think that's why we went with it, because of the brand as well.
Yeah, the brand as well. I get a lot, like, oh, what doesn't Jim do, and it's, I always probably say on the back of my shirt, it's probably got, needed done, Jim's the one, and stuff like that. So they feel a lot more comfortable knowing the brand. And when they search for the service of test and tag or fire, as soon as Jim's there, it doesn't matter sort of like where they're on the list, they go, oh, we know who that goes. And they'll go, can I mow your lawn? And I'm like, I can't, but I'll probably get someone who can. So